So Outdoorsy has recently changed their standard add-on and amenities policy to eliminate the ability for hosts to charge fees for specific items. Due to frustrated guests that were complaining that they felt like they were being bait and switched on pricing due to extra fees. And so Outdoorsy decided to eliminate the ability for hosts to charge for some of these add-ons. So going forward, Outdoorsy hosts are required to provide the following add-ons as complimentary, and you cannot charge a fee, including things like linens and towels. So sheets, blankets, pillows, towels, and basically for the entire occupancy of the vehicle. So if there's a vehicle that sleeps 8 to 10 people, then you have to have enough linens and bedding for those people. Additionally, basic kitchen kits, so pots, pans, utensils, all the kitchenware that's necessary for eating and things like that. Also, basic consumables, like toilet paper, paper towels, and I'm assuming like those little droplets for the toilet, the tabs that you drop in there for to freshen it up. And then also, which I thought was kind of odd, was filled water tanks. I don't know if anyone ever charged as an add-on to fill fresh water. I mean, I have never done it, but I guess maybe some people have done it and caused a problem. And then also the elimination of the cleaning fee. So now the requirement is to just include everything in either a prep fee or raise your nightly rate. So for example, for me, I charged a cleaning fee of $50, a $25 linen fee, and that was for 2 people. And then a $50 prep fee, which equated to $125. So now I guess I'll just be charging the $125 as a total prep fee, which honestly I don't think is that big of a deal in terms of a line item, because many of the renters that I've dealt with in the past seasons have paid for all those things. So, I don't know that that price is going to be a real deterrent. Now, the good thing is you can still charge for some other add-ons, things like, pet fees, propane refilling, grills like barbecue grills, and, bike racks, pop-up tents. I even provide those propane fire pits like in the fall or the winter, and those have been pretty popular. It also says custom unique items, so they need to be subject to a review and approval. So I'm assuming things like that propane fire pit that I have, which I've never had any issues with that in the past. So I don't anticipate that being a problem going forward. So overall, my opinion is that, it's probably not too much to ask that hosts provide some of those basic essentials, like toilet paper and soap and cleaning supplies. Those are things that I feel that kind of set the RV apart in the marketplace anyways. That was my strategy from the beginning. So I've always been doing that. Places like Costco, you can buy, I think it's like a pack of towels, paper towels for like $20 or so. And honestly, those things last me probably for the entire season. Because what happens is, at least in my experience, a lot of renters will, I'll prep the RV, have it stocked with paper towels and everything. And then as they're out on their trips, they're running out and they're buying additional items. So a lot of times the RV will come back and it'll have, even more paper towels and plastic forks and paper plates and things like that I have to then take out and store somewhere else. So that's probably not that big of an issue as far as costs are concerned. I guess one of the things that I don't love about this policy change is that they're forcing additional labor costs, or at least labor in having to clean and prep and do all this stuff. Now, if you only have, 1 or 2 or maybe even 3 or 4 vehicles, then it's probably not that big of a deal. But if you have some of these hosts that are doing 13 to 20 units, that can really start to add up as far as pricing on, accumulating the pillows and the sheets and the comforters and all that stuff, and then having to wash all that stuff and manage all that stuff. It can really just turn into a whole nother business and just managing that stuff. So I don't think that that's necessarily the right way to go about it. I think if you look at, some of the bigger rental companies out there, like Cruise America, for example, I mean, they charge $75 per person for bedding, and then $125 for the kitchen kit, or, like all the pots and pans and everything that people use. Now, I think that's a little excessive. So, maybe if you had kind of like a mid-range, what I did in the past was just charge $25 for, the linen, the bedding and everything for 2 people. And then the other stuff I just kind of threw in complimentary. You can get some plastic plates and silverware and cups and things like that for pretty cheap at Walmart or even dollar stores. And those work fine. I've never had any complaints from any renters in the 8 years that I've been using the platform. But that would probably be a better solution. I think a lot of times what I've seen in the past is that, renters, I've had probably maybe 30% of renters that I've dealt with just in the past season or so, that prefer to have their own linen. So their own pillows and comforters and sheets and everything. And I've had situations where I've, made the beds, cleaned everything, folded everything up and prepped it. And then to find out that they ended up just removing everything once they took possession of the RV. And then when they returned it, everything was just in that plastic bag or trash bag. And so that was kind of just a wasted effort. And what I found was a lot of people just prefer their own stuff anyways. So to have hosts forced to do that, I don't think that's necessarily the right way to do it, because you're also infringing upon some of the other guests that, they just have their preferences and they want their own stuff. So maybe if you could find kind of a middle ground, I guess you would say, and charge a nominal fee for bedding if the guest wants it. And like I said, I think $25 is fair. It's definitely less than the $75 that Cruise America is charging, and probably other companies as well. And that's how I've done it in the past. Just given the renters the option, just ask them, during the booking process, if they want to use their own sheets, or if they wanted to purchase the $25 package. And I've honestly never had any issues with it. I've received 5-star reviews, so nobody's complained about anything like that to my knowledge. So that's my 2 cents on it. And I've submitted my feedback to Outdoorsy. If you want to submit your feedback, there is a form right here on the website, and you can click it, and I'll put that link in the description section below, so you can just click right there, and it'll take you to a Google Doc where you can input all your information, your opinions, thoughts, and experiences. But I'm curious to hear what you think. Is this a good thing? Is it a bad thing? And if you have a better idea, at least a solution to kind of create a middle ground, what would it be? So hopefully this video was helpful in some kind of way. You got some value out of it. If so, click the like button and consider subscribing. I've got other videos on the channel that could be helpful as well. And as always, thanks for supporting the channel and thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next video. Take care.